Hello everybody, this is the Planet Earth here. I wanted to talk to you about my anxiety disorder really quickly. So my anxiety disorder is caused directly by a genetic disorder. Right now I'm driving in Los Angeles, by the way. It's a genetic disorder. And it's Mthfr, it's a gene, and I don't have a high cardiac level thing that shows, you know, like a precursor to high levels for cardiac problems. However, I do have a genetic disorder, which is a genetic mutation of a gene called Mthfr. This gene is not allowing the base to, because it's not working efficiently. It's only working at about 40% to 40%. And because of that, and because of this gene thing, I am not able to process folic acid through the brain blood barrier. So in turn of not having this gene working correctly, I am not able to process folic acid. So I have to take a supplement for this for the rest of my life. However, the gene is called pharmacogenetic testing. Look it up on Google. You guys got to try this out. So here's my recommendations. Here's my recommendations for pharmacogenetics testing. I recommend that you get your pharmacogenetics testing done. I'm not saying it right, but I would rather you guys get it done than not get it done. So I recommend to you guys that you get the pharmacogenetics testing. Get your genes tested and make sure your genes are okay. They'll usually test the ones for mental illness and cardiac issues. Get those tested. This is why I am driving to tell you about this. It's called pharmacogenetics testing. It's very serious, guys. Okay, so everything else is right, okay, with my levels of blood plasma, potassium, sodium, chloride, everything is okay. Okay, so everything's fine that way. But, everything is not fine, any other way. So, it is very, very, very important that you get the pharmacogenetics testing done so that you can possibly alleviate your anxiety disorders. Mthfr, besides a cardiac indicator, is also an indicator of low folic acid in the brain itself, but not necessarily a low folic acid level within your body. You could have a normal folic acid test result, but when you get into the genetics part of it, is when it starts to get serious, really serious. And with that genetics testing, you will be able to figure out what the problem is with you. You'll also be able to figure out what medication will work best with you. I also have a low Ativan threshold of tolerance for Ativan for some reason. Even though it works fine for me. That's not a good thing, but it's not going to hurt my body. It just has a low absorption rate. So the Ativan actually stays in my body longer than it should, is what it means when it comes down to it. When it comes down to brass tacks. So I would recommend that you guys get into the future and get vitamin D. Okay, here are the list of the vitamins that I need you guys to check with your provider, okay? So you're going to get a 25 hydroxy test. Okay? You're going to get a 25 hydroxy test. You're going to get a vitamin D level test. You're going to get a vitamin C level test. You're going to get a thyroid test. You're going to get a thyroid test, vitamin C, vitamin B12, vitamin B6, vitamin B3 Nican. Get those tested. Mainly B12 though. For the simple fact that, well, you just need to check your B12 levels. So get your B12 levels checked. And after you get your B levels checked, get your magnesium and your potassium levels checked to make sure they're in a good range. Once, and your thyroid and adrenal glands, get those tested. Once you've tested all of that, the next thing that you're gonna test is your genes. I know this sounds crazy, guys, but you need to check your genetics testing because the genetics play a huge role in anxiety attacks and depression, schizophrenia, and bipolar. This is a recent thing, 2003, that they've been doing this. Luckily, I live in Los Angeles, and I was told by my psychiatrist that this type of testing is actually real and can figure out what type of anxiety disorders you can have based on your results of genetics. They test certain genes that cause anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, and bipolar disorder. I read online that some people that started doing folic acid, the active form of it, it's not folic acid, but it's methylfolate or something like that. I'm driving right now, so I really wouldn't remember the actual terminology of it. But by doing the pharmacogenics testing, you've undoubtedly possibly cured your mental illness by at least 50%. 50%. Well, Los Angeles Clippers. What? What kind of building says Los Angeles? That's really odd, actually. Huh. Weird. Anyways, after that test is done and is done, the thing you're gonna do, the thing that you're going to do is you're going to test for the genetic testing. Once you get your genetic testing results back, if it says low or abnormal, talk to your doctor about the test results. It's very, very important that you test your test results. So once you get your test results back, you'll finally be able to figure out why you suffer so much. If it's genetics. If it's not genetics, it's genetics. Because this is what it all is. It's genetics, mental abuse, and a lack of a nutrient that your body may need. Something may not be passing the blood barrier. So I think it's very important that you get past your blood barrier for the folate to get past your blood barrier. That's for me. So I'll be able to start feeling better in the next week or two after taking the medication. It's for life, unfortunately, but it's just a supplement that I have to take and not necessarily anything else. So get those tested, please, guys, and come back to me within a couple of weeks and tell me what your results are, because I would really like to know what your results are on the pharmacogenical testings. It's expensive. You need to ask your doctors about it, and you need to try it, because they're trying to finally figure out what the fuck I'm actually suffering with that's making my anxiety worse than it should be. Also, my cognitive is getting way better every day that I keep taking the supplement. It's not... Wow. Look at this. I remember when this was closed off. Huh. I remember when this was closed off. I remember when there was nothing here. I remember when all of that was nothing but grass when I first came. But anyways, that's what you do to get your pharmacogenic testing done. So once you get your pharmacogenic testing done, you are good to go. I hope this video has been helpful. I really do, honestly. So, that's it, guys. Get back to me on those results about your low genetic testing. You have to get the genetic testing done. It's usually covered by insurances like Medicare. If you're in California, Medi-Cal. I had to pay in cash though. But with the testing of the genetics, I was able to find out what I had a problem with, which is a metabolization problem. So the metabolization problems give me all these side effects of different medications. The only one that doesn't give me side effects is Ativan. And pretty much that's it. I can take certain other medications and have no problems taking them, but I probably wouldn't like the effects of them. But anyways, other than that, we have finally figured it out. And that is the answer. That's the key, is pharmacogenic testing. That's the answer. That's the answer to most of your problems, people, on my YouTube channel. And I hope this video will help you guys. This is a pretty much a cure video. Once you find out what genetic problem you have, if any. If you don't, then I don't know. But if you have a genetic predisposition to metabolization problems, you're going to have bad reactions to medicine. You're going to hallucinate on medicine. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that sticking up in the middle of nowhere like that? I don't remember seeing that before. Oh. Anyways, so once you guys get that done and tested, you guys will be good to go. I mean, there's not much more I can say. What is that? I've never seen that before. What is that? Is it a crane? Oh yeah, it gets really foggy right here. I forgot about that. Yeah, it gets really foggy right here. I like this area. The fog! It's gonna get me! Anyway, thank you guys for watching!